from Rowdy Piper. Tremendous concern, and I can't blame him one bit. Jimmy Superfly Snuka. You can feel it, I'm certain. Rowdy Piper appears to be coming unglued. The man is falling apart. He is absolutely obsessed with ridding professional wrestling of you. He calls you a survivor. He calls himself a survivor.
There's only one thing I like to say, brother, is that only in the people's mind of surviving is a life. A life upon surviving is yourself. Without yourself, there is no survivor. Because in order to continue to surviving, you got to be a man. You got to be a person. You got to understand and realize and to know exactly what you're talking about in order to survive. Now, to be a person, to be a human, you got to realize deep down in your soul. You got to know and realize deep down in your body. You got to know and realize deep down in your feeling with your eyes. You got to know, because what you see is what you look at. What you look at is what you create. And what you create through life with feeling and ability is a feeling that you got to understand that nobody takes nothing from a pain, from agony and painers, because nobody likes to live a life with pain.
Thank you very much.
Rowdy Piper!
Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
The world is just
fans
rolling.
And to back her gal, the champion, Wendy Richter, against Fabulous Moolah. Hulk Hogan, the heavyweight champion of the world, defends the belt against Cowboy Bob Orton. The ace, Mr. T, will be in Hulk's corner, and Rowdy Piper will be in Orton's corner. In a six-man tag, Nikolai Volkov, the Iron Sheik, and George the Animal Steele on one side, and Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo, who will be our guest here now. They'll be on the other side, team with Ricky Steamboat, six-man tag, this Friday night, Nassau Coliseum.
You know, for a long time, we've been trying to get a return match with Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik. But now, the way it looks like we're not going to get that match right away. So we have to go through six-man matches, single matches. But I tell you, right now, it really doesn't matter. What we're looking for, maybe, is a little bit of vengeance, a little bit of paybacks. You know, when someone sneaks up behind you and hits you in the head with a steel cane, you really don't care how you get back at them. And this is just fine with me. George the Animal Steele is supposed to be one of the wildest men in professional wrestling. Well, we've got somebody on our team, Ricky Steamboat, the very best in the sport, and I'm sure he can take care of him while we take care of Volkov and the Sheik.
You know, like Barry mentioned, we're not going to have a chance to get the titles back on the night we go to Nassau.
Right.
But we're not interested in the titles on that night, because we're going to get a little vengeance in. We're looking forward to it in a big, big way. And Steamboat's been training with us. He's ready, too. It's going to be a fiery night, because we're coming after you, Sheik and Volkov. And Steamboat, you can take care of the animal.
Next Friday night, one of the biggest cards in history, Nassau Coliseum, 8 o'clock. Be there.
Film match right in your own home. There's Jimmy Superfly Snuka. The Iron Sheik. Hulk Hogan. And Big John Studd. Twist him. Flip him. Fight him like the big guy. There's even Andre the Giant. Wrestling superstars. Each sold separately. New from LJ.